Hi folks, glad you could join me again. Thanks for joining me. Thanks always to the patrons. If you get a chance to join me over on patreon.com/Stephen Cronin, that'd be wonderful. Loads of videos over there. Post your own paintings. So today I've got another winter scene for you. I've tried to sort of convey the sort of sun behind there, just casting its shadows across this landscape, going uphill. Our little man and his dog walking up the hill. So before I show you how I painted this one, let's have a look at the colours. So just the 4 colours for this one. I've used ultramarine, alizarin crimson, raw sienna and light red. They're all Cotman watercolours. And then the brushes, large on Ranson 8 and then just a couple of riggers, a 0 and a number 3. Right, first colour, I'm thinking a bit of raw sienna with a bit of light red in it. Bit of alizarin there as well. I'm having a tree line, 2 reds and a bit of blue. Let's bring that down. Something like that. In fact, let's flick it up a bit like that. Looks a bit better, I think. Bit of red in there as well. Clean the brush. Let's just level that off a little bit. That's going to come down something like that, I think. A bit whiter, I want that a bit snowier. A few more trees around there, I think. Right down, just the bottom of the hill down there, something like that. A few of these colours just scattered about. While that's still wet, in fact, because I'm going to go a bit darker yet. 2 reds and a bit of blue. Get this a little bit darker. Also gives you a bit more depth. You still see the lighter trees just behind. Bring that down there. And then I'm just going to scrape in a few fence posts while that's drying. While it's still wet. Make them a bit bigger. I'm thinking something quite big. Something like that. A bit similar down there. Now I'm going to make that flat against the board. little bit like that. A little sienna in there, I think. Right, let's get the other brush, number 3 rigger. I'm going to flick in a few trees, and they're sort of coming about there, something like that. So these are sort of en masse. Few twigs and things. And I'll put a few stronger ones on once the paper's dried. It'll go on a bit stronger then. Right, I'll come back to that in a sec. So for now I'm just going to sort of push in a few light sky colours there. Right, make sure that's flat first. Back to the rigger. Both the reds and a bit of blue. I'm just going on a little bit stronger now because the paper's starting to dry a bit better. So these are stronger, slightly stronger tones, giving us a little bit of depth in there. Just keep reloading the brush as necessary. Do a few on a funny angle. Don't want them all nice and vertical. Think about how they grow in real life. And then we've got a few twigs and things coming off. Things going at the bottom. A few fingernails in there as well. Try and get a few more darks in there. Just give them light red, alizarin crimson and ultramarine. Get this a little bit darker, I think. I think what I need is some big shadows, I think. I'm going to mix I'm just going to mix all the four colours together I've used. So just use the four colours on this: raw sienna, alizarin crimson, ultramarine and light red. I'm going to mix all those together, make it predominantly blue, something like that. Bit of everything in there, and then mix it all together. And I'm going to have the sun right over there, and it's just casting big shadows like that, straight across. And then shadows from these as well, from each fence post. Pop a bit in there, just darken out a little darker sections amongst this. A quick dry. Now I need somewhere for my little man. I want him sort of down there somewhere, but it's quite dark, so I need to create a bit of space where I can stick him. So what I'm going to do is just erase some paints with a clean brush. Where should we go? Somewhere there, just somewhere in the distance, I think. Just clear an area for him, something like that. Give that a dry. Switch to the little brush. Which way is he coming? I think up the hills, but probably might be easier. Little dark just ahead of him. Something like that. And I think all I'm going to do now is just stick my name in the corner, bit of red paint, just stick my name over there, call that one finished. So let's stick a mount on it now and see what it looks like. So here's our finished painting in the mount. So if we go and have a closer look at it. So just use the 4 colours, and up in the sky we've got all 4 of those. Got raw cyan, a little bit of alizarin, light red, ultramarine, and then I deliberately left this area unpainted in the sky just to give that impression that's where the light source is coming from with the shadows. It made sense later. Brushed in these darker trees, and you can see where I've put in, there's plenty of reds in here, and when you can see I've put in the sort of shadows and other layers just to get that sense of depth in there. Scraped these fence posts in there and just cast a little shadow off each one. Got our little man there and his dog walking up the hill. Put these trees, 2 or 3 layers in there, and then the last layer is nice and dark, just to sort of silhouetting against the light coming through the trees, and then just casting this shadow straight across there, just to enhance that sort of light effect. So I hope you enjoy that. Thanks for watching. If you get a chance to join me over on patreon.com/Stephen Crone, I'd love to have you over there. Loads more videos, and post your own paintings on there as well on the community page. So until next time, if you've got any questions, please ask. Keep practicing, and I'll see you again soon.